a lot of people ask if the cats are real. You can see here, hopefully this is believable, but Michael is an actual real cat.
If you're trying to vlog, the main thing is you want to be able to see yourself. And if you're trying to do, if you're trying to shoot narrative or documentary or interview, you want to be able to see your subject best. So shooting, I mean, really, you can shoot whatever with your phone. But if you're trying to vlog, you want to be able to see yourself. You know, we know the vlog angle, it's like holding it like this. And if it's not, then literally you can just prop whatever camera you have just on whatever the equivalent of your peanut M&M canister is, and then we're good to go.
As long as you've got Filmic Pro on your phone, it doesn't matter what phone you have. You don't need to have the latest model. You don't need to, have anything particularly fancy. You can still get great quality video using whatever mobile you have. And don't think you need lots and lots of equipment to make it great. You don't. It's not the magic. You're the magic because you're the one that has to do all the practice and the experimenting to get the quality of the footage that you want, and it's your skill that will be able to do that, not the tool itself. So don't get carried away going out buying lots of lenses or lots of external extra equipment and big fancy gimbals. You really don't need it. What you need to begin with is your phone and obviously the Filmic Pro, and explore that first and explore what you can do with it first before deciding on what other gear that you might need.
And so a huge part of being a visual effects artist or special effects artist is observing the tiny details in life and applying those to your effects, especially if that's what you're going for, if you're trying to achieve a certain level of realism. And so like one thing that I highly recommend, there's this book by Disney called The 12 Principles of Animation. And that's really important because it teaches you how to look at movement, at animation in a way that's indicative of, to a certain extent, of how things play off in real life. And it teaches you to be observant.
And this is actually what we've been doing to shoot remotely at Refinery 29, because most people don't have microphones in their houses, but your phone, the microphone was actually pretty good. And so what we've been doing is using the voice memo app on your phone, recording that, and then sending the audio to whoever's editing. If that's you that's editing, you just email it to yourself, AirDrop it to yourself, Google Drive it to yourself. But trust me, it actually sounds really good. As long as with audio, it just needs to be close enough to your mouth, and then you're good to go.
This right here, this is great. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with green screens. I love this because these are really cheap. They're only a few dollars. You can get them at Walmart, and they are really consistent. Like it's flat, so you don't have to worry about bends or creases in it, like if you were using a sheet. And since we are working on a smaller level with animals, we don't need a huge green screen. It can be just a small thing. All you need is something that's big enough for your subject to fit behind. And so these work really well. You can get them in green as well. So yeah, highly recommend this.
Use natural light. It's free. Follow the flow of light. So even in my own apartment, there's different rooms that get light at different times. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to start my shoot in the kitchen, and then I'll move to the living room, and then I'll move to my bedroom, because that's just how the flow of light works. So you can work with the light.